It's a Soweto derby featuring its two sides at opposite ends of the table. Swallows, the hosts, languishing uncomfortably in the drop zone, while Orlando Pirates, starting to find a little bit of form, are looking to keep their pace and close the gap at the top of the table. It's a very good evening to you. Welcome to the Dobsonville Stadium here. We are in the westernmost part of the southwestern townships. Dobsonville, on the edge there of Mpulo South, is where we find ourselves for this evening's crunch encounter. It's the latest version of the Soweto derby featuring Swallows and Swan. Then they couldn't get another. Yeah, the flag has stayed down. Pirates are up and running. It's only taken 3 minutes. And they take the lead. Bandile Shandu makes it 2-2.
Yes, and swift passing with Makaringe. And he sets up that man that gets into the right areas. Mind you, he's supposed to be a right back, but he finds himself in a good position. Yes, he scored. What a goal.
That's 2 goals in 2 matches for Bandile Shandu. His first 2 goals for Orlando Pirates. Good chance here, flashes across the face. Still a chance here. Makhala goes down. Is that a penalty? Surely it is. And indeed, the referee points to the spot. I thought they had squandered another glorious opportunity, Swallows. Tilisom Kwanazi had a look and had a very good look at it. And he has pointed to the spot. Kamaldeen now to get only his 2nd goal of the season and bring Swallows level with just 15 minutes, almost 15 minutes on the board. Kamaldeen against Mponchane. Well executed. Well taken. Such a confidently taken penalty by Ruzai Kamaldeen. And Swallows' top scorer from last season finally gets his 2nd of the campaign. Well, good spell here for Swallows. Makhalwa again, too high for Kamaldeen. Saleng can put it back in the mixer. Support from Langerman. Drills it into the chest there of Mponchane. Oh, wonderful clearance of the line, Malco. Goal-saving clearance of the line from Paseka Malco. But great passage of play. Great little spell there from Swallows. And that one deserved, so unlucky not to get end product from that. Chance here! And another great save from Mponchane. Well, Swallows could well come to rue these missed chances. That's 2 great opportunities they've had in this second half, just in the last 5 minutes. Well, if Langerman had managed to get that, let's have a look at Matlati again here. Possibilities again here for Swallows. What a shot opportunity that was for Makhalwa. It looked like that was goal-bound with Mponchane rooted to the ground.
If there's anyone to blame, is his defense. Look at how they're backpedaling. All of them. Just give him that whole freedom and space to pick a spot. And he will be disappointed because it's nowhere near target.
Someone here, Brian, because Otto could be in here. Trouble. Yeah, Otto in February. It took a deflection. They could have made it very tricky for him. But it did well, as Mataba is saying, easy, easy, easy.
The reflexes.
There it is. There it is. They have hung on, Swallows. I wonder what let them. Jeez, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
He's put in a shift tonight.
They say leave your soul in the field of play. He's definitely done that. He really defended quite well when they were tested, but I thought, like you say, it's 2 points dropped in a game where they dominated in all areas. They conceded first, but I thought they played better football. They created better chances, stretched Orlando Pirates, and they will be encouraged with this sort of performance. They will definitely be encouraged, and it should never be just against Orlando Pirates. They should just continue from here. Pirates would be the first to admit that the second half was not their best football at all.
Well, Mponchane also made a few great stops actually to keep Pirates in this one. But in the end, I'm afraid for Swallows they're going to have to settle for a point, and Pirates will feel they dodged a bullet here tonight. They get away with a point. Doesn't do much. Well, Swallows will move away from the drop zone, which is a positive for them. It's ended here at the Dobsonville Stadium. Swallows 1, Orlando Pirates 1.
Coach Fanny Madida now joins me. Coach, I appreciate your time. You said something that stood out in the pre-match interview. You said we're an offensive-minded team, and we saw that especially in that first half. But we need to break down in the way that the team played. You then concede the goal, but if anything, you come out stronger and you get the equalizer.
Well, thanks, Lerato. Well, what I said, that's how we are. We always strive to get the goals because, you know, the team struggled prior us coming in the team. We didn't score, we couldn't score. So now we always practice our offensive play because every time you attack the opponent, you must know they also have to defend. So the best way of attacking is, of attacking is of defending is to attack. So like I said, it's still a work in progress. We will get where we want to go. You could see we couldn't drop our tempo because we like to play with the intensity all the time. So yeah, we'll get there. We see the light at the end of a huge tunnel.
The wing play as well, something to give plaudits to today. When you look at Damona Pulesale and you look at Keletso Maghalwa, Letlabika speaks about something very important. He says we knew that if we limit their third man runs, then we can be able to do that, because you look at in the middle when they were trying to penetrate, they just couldn't get that final and definitive pass.
Yeah, he was right, because you look how they synchronize their passes with the man, a free man that is coming. They nearly caught us once. They're very good in attacking their offensive play. They know exactly where to run. But we managed to cut that with our two midfielders, which was Cheese and Grant, because at the same time when we were in possession, they were giving us extra numbers going forward. So we at times we couldn't stop the forward pass, because that's what you need to do, stop the forward pass, because they can make the runs. If they don't get the ball, nothing will come out of that. Yeah, we really stuck with it today. But it's again building up blocks for the next games.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, Lara.
Joining me now is the coach of Orlando Pirates, Coach Mandla Ncikazi. Coach, I appreciate your time. When the team gets an early lead like that, and Coach Fatlu was talking about, when we talk about chances created, we also need to talk about chances converted. We don't have a problem with creating, it's the conversion that's a problem.
That becomes the disappointment in our game, where we create opportunities, but the final pass or the shot, or we don't score. And it comes back to bite you. You give confidence to the opponents. And I thought if we had taken our chances early enough, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are. But we played in patches today. I don't think we dominated throughout. There were moments where it was scary. Swallows were a bit dominant. But enough chances to score. We just missed that final pass. And the refereeing doesn't help. Pirates have been subjected to this subjective officiating for quite some time now. I can calculate from so many matches. It's either it's close, but it doesn't fall for us. I hope it will change at some point. I'm not making excuses today, not the best of games, but again, we had opportunities to win. Some decisions I thought they should have fell for us, but it didn't happen.
Let's talk about that incident, I think that you're referring to. I think it was Kwanda Mkonyama with that shot assessment with the block. What did you make of it?
Not only in this match, as I'm saying, and even the best analysts, when they analyze, it's always bad for us, or they won't show it at all. I just feel we're not as lucky in terms of officiating. I can calculate from Kaizer Chiefs, they got a penalty. We're supposed to get a penalty on the other side. You expect that on the analysis from the best analyst, you will see that it doesn't even show. There's a penalty that we got, Pepra, we didn't get against Amazulu. The list is endless. And when you say this as a coach, you sound like you're making excuses. Like I said, today, not the best of games. But based on the opportunities that we created, I also thought we had a better advantage. Let's take the point, go back and refresh, try and be ready for Friday for the big one.
And just finally, Coach, when you speak about playing in patches, I think we need to look at the intensity as well that was applied by Swallows. Do you think that was something that maybe you did not anticipate, that they would keep that intensity throughout?
The difference between Swallows and us, maybe it's a stage where maybe we need to refresh the team. I thought maybe we did not do much in that department. And when you look at the changes they made and the changes that we made, we did not change the team that played the previous match, but we are aware of it. We have to try. This schedule is very difficult to manage as a coach. Do you go for the continuity of a team that got a result previously, or you just change because you're trying to refresh the team? It's a decision that has to be made, but I don't think we did very well in that department.
And the recovery process, another element that you need to really keep a keen eye on.
It's highly important. Right now there's no training. 2 days you're playing, 2 days you're playing. You just have to try and apply all recovery strategies. Fortunately for us, we are in a closed environment. We have to do our best and be ready for Friday.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much.